Hello, I'm Avis Kalfsbeck, and this is the Peace is Here podcast. Welcome to Peacewarts, School of Peacecraft and Inquiry, where we practice the skills of peace through short classes. We take the peace work seriously, but not ourselves. If you're joining us mid-school year, you're not late. Orientation begins at episode 198. Welcome back, Peace Scholars. This is Chronicled Courage 101 in the Hall of Records, where we keep our eyes on the evidence. On the table today, we aren't looking at a book. We are looking at a replica of a clay tablet found in the ruins of the Hittite capital. For over 3,000 years, this tablet sat in the dust, holding the recorded logic that ended a century of war. In our last class, we discussed the myth that war is an inevitable biological necessity. Today, we look at the historical proof that peace is living architecture. It is a tool invented by civilizations to solve problems that violence cannot touch. We go back to 1259 BC, the Treaty of Kadesh. As the text of the treaty itself declares, "Now, as for the covenant which was here of old, it is the ordinance which God made between the land of Egypt and the land of Hatti, in order not to permit hostilities to arise between them by means of a treaty." The concept, peace as social infrastructure. When we look at the Bronze Age, we usually see images of golden masks and chariots, but the most advanced piece of software they produced was the peace treaty between Egyptian Empire and the Hittite Empire. Why do we call this a primary technology? Because once the treaty was signed, the peace held for the rest of their lives. The history, the stalemate, and the scriptorium. The stalemate at Kadesh. In 1274 BC, Ramses II led his army against the Hittites at the city of Kadesh. It was one of the largest chariot battles in history, involving roughly 5,000 to 6,000 chariots. Both sides claimed victory, but the reality was a bloody, expensive stalemate. For 15 years after the battle, both empires poured their wealth into a conflict that neither could win. They realized that the technology of war had reached its limit. It could destroy, but it could no longer provide security. The architecture of the treaty. 15 years after the fighting, Ramses II and King Hattusili III did something revolutionary. They didn't just sign a ceasefire, they drafted a comprehensive mutual defense pact. The text we're looking at today is remarkable because it was bilingual and reciprocal. It wasn't a surrender of one side to the other. In the Egyptian version and the Hittite version, the language is identical in its obligations. At the center of the record, we find these specific promises. The non-aggression clause. The great chief of the Hittites shall not invade the land of Egypt forever to take anything from it, and Ramses, the great ruler of Egypt, shall not invade the land of the Hittites to take anything from it forever. The mutual assistance clause. If another enemy comes against the lands of Ramses, the great chief of the Hittites shall come, and the great chief of the Hittites shall slay his enemy. The thesis, reclaiming the record. The Peace of Kadesh allowed for an explosion of trade and monumental building. Ramses II is remembered as a great builder, not because he was a great warrior, but because he was a great treaty maker. The stability gave him the capacity to build the very temples we visit today. Textbooks often focus on the Battle of Kadesh because of the chariots and the drama, but the real historical breakthrough happened 15 years later in the scriptorium. When we prioritize the battle over the treaty, we participate in the erasure of human competence. We choose to remember the moment we were at our most violent, and we forget the moment we were at our most brilliant. Your homework. 1. Look up the Treaty of Kadesh and find one of the specific clauses, like the rule about refugees or mutual aid, that sounds surprisingly modern to you. 2. Write down one question about any of this episode's topics. If you don't have a question, just write no question. 3. Optional, journal. Think about a relationship in your life where you have reached a stalemate. If you were to write a non-aggression clause for that relationship today, what is the one specific territory or topic you would both agree never to invade again? The Ink of the Future. In the Department of Chronicled Courage, we don't just see the Treaty of Kadesh as an ancient artifact. We see it as the version 1.0 of the recorded logic that would eventually lead to the 1963 Strategy of Peace. The technology of the written promise is the only thing that has ever successfully halted the machine of war. Even the most powerful warriors in history eventually realized that the pen was the only tool capable of protecting the harvest, turning a field of chariot dust back into a field of grain. Until our next lesson, keep your eyes on the evidence. Class dismissed. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to support the Pieces Here podcast, the most helpful way is to follow it wherever you're listening. It helps share the message with others. You can also support this piecework at my Patreon for $4 a month, about what a used paperback goes for these days. Just go to Patreon at patreon.com/Avis Kalfsbeck. That's AVISKALFSBEEK. My most recent book is Mana Mutante, a best friend eco-fiction novella about food systems, featuring Tilly, Camas, Pedro, and the rest of the gang. It's book 6 in the Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet series and is available wherever you buy books. You can find all of my peace projects and stay in touch at aviskalfsbeck.com. Music is by Javier Peque Rodriguez. Sound effects are from Pixabay. Regarding peace, we need not delay or despair. We are not late. We are right on time to love. We are all scholars of peace. Listen for the peace.